Oh, wait, are we going to do the nutation thing?
You can talk about whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hello and welcome to today's anatomy question. Today we are joined by Judith Hanson Lasater, Ph.D. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Lizzie.
We are continuing our 30 essential alignment series, and we're doing the poses in order from Mom's book, 30 Essential Yoga Poses. This is a great resource for students and teachers. Link below if you want to order it. So today we're on pose number 18, Mom, upward facing bow pose, also known as Urdhva Dhanurasana.
That's right.
So the question is, in this series in general, I'm all about befriending poses, liking them more, making them feel better in our bodies, so that in the end, the poses I like more, I notice I practice more.
Absolutely.
So give us one idea, one nugget that will help us in that process of enjoying Urdhva Dhanurasana.
Well, let me make a more general statement first. You never enjoy the poses you never do.
Yeah.
You lose, you don't get any enjoyment if you don't try. And it's one of those poses that is the first one, like if you're going to do 3 of them, the first one is the worst.
Yeah.
And so it feels difficult, you stop, and that's where you're stuck. You have to do 3.
Yeah.
You have to do 3. You just have to keep doing it. And pretty soon your body adapts and you start liking it, because you can only do what you do. If you're not doing it, you won't be able to do it.
Yeah, that is a quote which I thought was so silly when I first heard it about aging. You can do what you can do, but I think it applies to a lot of places in our life. It means, everything we put our attention and energy into and everything we do on a daily basis, we will continue to be able to do as we age.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Liz, but you're aging too.
I know. No, I am well aware.
You're all aging.
I know. Well, I'm very aware of that because, or just the passage of time and phases in the body, because this is the first time I'm practicing this pose since I had twins 5 months ago. Today really is the first time I'm doing this pose. I'm moving back into my practice. So,
but actually it's longer than 5 months, because you weren't doing this pose when you were pregnant.
At all.
Not the whole 9 months?
No.
Oh, good. So we get to see a real person living their real life, doing their real practice.
So be gentle, Mama. Okay, do you want to talk like this anymore, or shall I move to my mat cam?
Yeah. Well, we've been talking in this whole series. This is the third of that backbend series about nutation. And it's simply that in backbends, and the more advanced they get, this one's a little more advanced, you must move the top of the sacrum toward the belly, and the tailbone, in the opposite direction. So what that means in summary is don't tuck in a backbend, because if you tuck right now, do it wherever you're sitting, you round your lower back. Do you feel it?
Yes.
All right. Is that a backbend?
No.
So it's the opposite of a backbend, yes?
Yes.
So then why are you tucking in a backbend? This is my sutra of the day. When you're backbending, backbend. When you're forward bending, forward bend. Okay. So when you're backbending, now if you arch your back just where you're sitting, the lower back arches and the top of your sacrum goes forward. And again, tuck. That's a forward bend when you're in the full forward bend. Mm-hmm. Eventually, in order to do a forward bend, you must round your lower back at some point. Mm-hmm. And this is the relationship between your lower back and your sacrum at the end of a forward bend. And then the other way, your sacrum goes forward, your pubic bone goes down toward the ground. Yes? Mm-hmm. That's what you want to allow to happen. You don't make it happen. You get out of the way of it happening, because your body does that 2 or 3 millimeters of movement in your sacrum to facilitate this movement. It knows what it's doing. It's smarter than you. So in both a philosophical and an anatomical way, we could say that the practice of yoga is getting out of the way. Getting out of the way so the sacrum nutates, which means the top sacrum goes forward toward the belly, inside. Or philosophically, we get out of the way of our own goodness. We get by stepping away from judgment and habit. We allow what's already there to grow and blossom. So let's go.
So just to clarify, in back bends, you don't want us to engage our abdominal muscles to stabilize or protect the lower back?
No, in fact, if you don't let go of your abdominal muscles, you cannot do a back bend. This is not their turn. This is their time to be stretched.
Okay. Yeah. And that's what feels new post-pregnancy, actually, is stretching here on the deep layers of the abdominal muscles.
It's good for you.
Okay. Here's the website, www.experientialanatomy.yoga. You're going to go here and get on the mailing list if you like these type of videos. Let me pause here and turn on my yoga mat cam. All right. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Remember, first one.
All right. So we want to turn the toes in, and Lizzie informs me that she's turning them in quite a bit, even though it doesn't always look quite like that to us. We will be gentle.
So Mom wants me to do like not this, but this.
That's exactly what I want you to do. And even though the camera changes the way it looks, she is doing that because she knows how to do that. All right, so here's the tricky thing. The tricky thing, in order to get up in Urdhva Dhanurasana, hold on to your mat, your yoga mat. You have to first tuck the tailbone, so do that. Now, what you're going to do is, don't do it yet, but with your arms pushing and your legs pulling, it's like your feet grow into the ground and pull. You're going to tuck. Don't do this yet. You're going to tuck, and you're going to move your tailbone out somewhat quickly, so the rhythm goes up, slow down. Oh, shoot. So you tuck your pelvis and you take it over the base of support, which is your feet. You take it in the direction of the wall where the radiator is. You go in that direction, and then it slows down as you come up, and you will nutate and be in an arch. So let's talk about the hands for a minute. Put your hands.
That's what I don't trust, is the strength of my arms that I don't trust.
If you look at the difference between arm muscles and leg muscles, you realize that you mostly have to use the legs. Okay. And what the arms are doing is not pushing you up. They're pushing you forward toward the legs. So turn the fingers out. Move your hands a little wider than your shoulders. Bring your elbows in. Keep the weight on the thumb and the forefinger, index finger. Keep the weight there. So you see how that, now inhale the breath. Exhale, first tuck. Yeah, pubic bone up. Now inhale, exhale, go, shoot over the legs and up. Excellent.
Oh.
Come down when you're ready. That was excellent. And you know what? That looked really even. Your body looked even. Congratulations. So what I want to remind our viewers is to watch the next time she does it. We don't know how many we're going to get out of her today, so pay attention and how the pelvis moves over the legs. And Lizzie, did you feel the rhythm?
Yes.
Fast, slow. All right, so place the hands. Weight is where? Index, thumb, elbows are in, hands are wider. Could you show the opposite of that? Putting your hands way close to your head. See how the elbows go out, and then you lose the leverage through the elbow. Yeah, so they have to go out, point out a little bit. So we're going to inhale the breath, turn the heels out if you can. Exhale, tuck first, pubic bone up. Now inhale, exhale. Move the pelvis over the legs. Push with your, yes. See how she rebounds back? That looks really good. I still would like the heels out more, but I'm understanding you're doing your best. Mm-hmm.
I'm doing, no, I'm really doing it, I promise. I'm doing, let me turn the mat once so you can see it from a slightly, you can see how I'm really doing it. I think it's the camera. It's distorting.
Oh yes, let's blame the camera. It is, I know the camera totally distorts this. You know, we've done photo shoots for books, Lizzie, how much the camera distorts. And the way the woman is doing the poses in my new book coming out this August and September, Yoga Myths, it doesn't look aligned, but on the photo it looks aligned. It's just another reminder of how things are never what they seem.
Yeah.
We can't trust that. All right, here we go. You gonna go all the way? Last time, three's a magic number. All right, tuck the tailbone. You're rounding your back. Oh, the feet do look wonderful. Inhale, exhale, shoot the pelvis over the knees. Excellent. That looks good. Come down when you want. Lovely arch, very even. So lie there for a moment. Yoga is a practice of action, reflection, action, reflection. So reflect for a moment what arises other than relief that you're not in the pose. But where do you feel the residue? Do you want to roll to the side and tell us, or?
I feel just a sense of heat in the body.
Energy moving. Did it feel easier as you did another one and another one? It does get easier. The first one is the hardest. What else do you have to tell us about your experience?
I feel triumphant.
You feel triumphant. Yes. You know what I used to do when I had something to do in my day, still do this kind of thing, that I really didn't want to do, but I knew I needed to do. And it wasn't resistance. It was sort of lack of will or courage. I would do 3 Urdhva Dhanurasanas. And then I said, look, I've done 3 Urdhva Dhanurasanas. I can do anything.
Namaste.
Namaste to you all.
Mama, tell us where we can find you on the internet.
You can find me at www.judith.yoga.
And I'm LizzieLasater.com. And our community of yoga anatomy enthusiasts is www.experientialanatomy.yoga. Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Thanks, Mama.
Thank you.